On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Clemson now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Breaks free. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it on a crossing route. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best.
And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They bring him down to the 38. That's good enough for 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He finds some space. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Same tailback, another carry. It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
That's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. No stopping on that run. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Comes up with the catch. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Breaks loose at the 45. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Touchdown, Dogs, as they put 6 more on the board. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
You know, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the height and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, well, it says a lot about him.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. 1st down here for this offense.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Pass clock. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes a deep shot on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Powering through the defender. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good from 56 yards. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Dogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. They get the 2nd half started with the running play. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks left and finds his target there. And it's good for a first down at the 36. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down and 10. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Caught quickly. It's a fumble. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
With the ball's on the ground and somehow the running back would...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, 4th down.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Tigers! They battle back to take the lead.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Now they pull out the screen here. I like the call on third down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screen play to work for third down to be able to pick up that first.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the energy really building now, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The pass rush closing in. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. No chance to catch him there.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball in that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 to try to get this drive going. And Kirk Duffrich over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Snead. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Grab behind the line. It's Snead. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And now the handoff. Running with purpose. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Georgia getting set for their 1st and 10 now.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
They took a look just to confirm it, but looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Fights through the tackle. That game moves the ball out near the 25. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Clemson.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Receiver makes the grab. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Snead. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback keeps the football. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Automatic in the PAT. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.